Well, good afternoon. Today's Friday. This will be my last one now until Monday. I bet you'll be glad to see the back of me anyhow. But the weather's nice out there now, and the clapping last night was terrific. Everybody out that we was clapping was absolutely lovely, wonderful. Well done to everybody, and well done for all of those. I mean, we've had good news. We haven't had a lot of problems in this West Country, so let's hope it stays like that. Anyhow, this one's called a day trip to Plymouth. Hello, that you, Teresa? Yes, I'm fit again. Due for another day, I suppose. I've been besting whether to go over and stay with our Nora for a few days, but my old man don't want to go, and I got no intention of leaving him in here to make hailstorms and confusion of my place while I'm gone. He said he'd be happy enough if I left in a bucket full of stew and a dozen pastas. But there was no way I was going to leave he here by himself. What's that? No, he canna bear Nora's Ernie. He's too neary for me old man's liking. Yes, I know he had his own car, and they fell in for that bungalow his dad builded. But I never could take to him myself. Mind, I reckon he got his 7 ways off his mother. They always said she'd make 2 bags last a week. Me old man took a dislike to Ernie after we went Plymouth with his mother and our Nora for the day. Took us in his car, he did, and his mother comed along, up with sandwiches and 2 flasks of hot water. She'd a cold tea. I didn't take nothing. Day out is a day out, I said. We'll stop on the way for a cup of tea and a bite to eat. My dear soul, Teresa, I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. And that's the gospel truth. I was chatting for a cup of tea, and me old man was eyed at all the pubs we passed, but Ernie wouldn't stop. He said if he kept up a good speed all the way, he wouldn't cost so much in petrol. Thank heavens, last we had to stop for a call of nature, and me and old man spied a cafe. So we nipped out of the car and was sitting in the cafe before Ernie knew a thing about it. We had some lovely fish and chips and a cup of strong tea. Not stand spoon up in it. Handsome 'twas. Our Nora would have loved to come in, but she didn't have the neck. So we took her back a bag of fish and chips, and they ate them in the car. Of course, as her mother comes over all sickly with the smell, and Ernie had to stop 3 car times for she. 'Twasn't a bad day out, suppose, though we was some pleased to get back home. When we got out of the car, my old man gave Ernie 5 shillings towards the petrol. Well, Teresa, Ernie looked at the money in his hand and he said, I worked out that the cost was 5 shillings each for the trip, so that's 10 shillings for you and Bessie here. I wish he could have seen the smut there on my old man's face. 10 shillings, he said. 10 shillings. Bessie and me had gone on a bus excursion for half a crown and had a seat each, instead of being scrunched up like 3 pilchards in the back with she, and had a bit of a sing-song on the way home, and a bit of fun and a pint before we come home. 10 shillings. What do we think I'm aiming buy this car here for, old boy? 10 shillings. I ain't never heard nothing like this of it. And with that, he slammed the car door and went indoors. Now, I don't really see the point of going over to stay with Nora. There's nothing like your own slab and your own bed, is there? Me car, will he look at the time? I wish he wouldn't keep me here all these hours, Teresa. Just listening to your bit chit-chat. See you again. That's another short one for you, Dave. A young man had been away from home for several years. He decided to return and wrote to his father asking him to meet him on the railway station. This is up Camborne. Not on a Wednesday. And to be sure and bring the horse, as he had a lot of luggage to take home. When he arrived, there was no one there to receive him. But he saw a man he knew and asked him if he had seen his father with his horse. Oh, the neighbour said, I come to tell you the horse is dead. Dead? Yes, he died, frightened in the fire. What fire? Your home. It's burnt to the ground. Well, that's the sad news, but where is father? Oh, he's dead too. Caught a cold at the funeral. What funeral? Your mother's. Well, home gone, father gone, mother gone. Bad as bad can be. No, said the stranger, you haven't heard the worst part of 'em yet. But what can that be? The rates have gone up. Thank you.